So what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Vizzy. This is the channel where tech is not everything, it's the only way. And today we'll be diving into some of my EDC that I carry as a photographer, but the cameras that I do carry with me at all times that I always have. This is what we'll be looking into, everything that's in my camera bag. So without further ado, just grab your snacks and let's get started. Let's talk about this. This is from Bosco. This is what we call the tumble blower. This right here, I paid 20 bucks for it at the time. I know it got a little grumpy face on it going on right here, but I bought this for 20 bucks at the time. And the blower that I was using before would have been this. And this is more traditional, what we always use for a sensor. But what I like about this particular blower is the fact that there is a filter that's built inside the head right here. When it blows into your camera, you don't recycle the dust that's from outside that goes in. It's filtered, so definitely a go. And I always have this in my bag at all times. And besides, it looks pretty cool. You know, it's like it says, a tumbler. You know, it tumbles. It looks like that dummy pole was kickboxing in Kung Fu Panda, right? Well, this is a 58mm thread case from Code. This is a cheap case. It's a generic brand, but what I like about this case is I can add a filter to it. That's the most important thing. It's not bulky, it's slim, it's sleek. My phone perfectly, and I can mount this on a little gimbal with the luxury of having a polarized ND filter and variable ND filter in one. This is from Newer. It's the ND filter that I use from Newer. I use this to do most of my recording. Sometimes I'm outside, and having polarizer with variable ND is perfect. I paid 60 bucks for this one. It was a great product. This is the Power Core from Anker. Magnetic. This has a 5000 million hour battery. I have this for a couple years, so now you can get them for like 20 bucks. What I like mostly about this right here is the light indicators that let me know how much power I got left in there. You can charge my cell phone by using the MagSafe, or I can charge whatever accessory using the USB Type-C here. This right here is a braided Type-C to Type-C. I actually got this in my iPad, and I'm using it to do charge my other accessories that I walk around with. So my next item on the pack would definitely be this right here. This is a triple charging case from Sling. I bought this because I have the Sony RX100 Mark 7, and you know, one battery ain't gonna cut it. So having this, you have the luxury of 3 batteries. You can even store memory cards in here, which I don't really store no memory cards in there, but I carry it in the bag or it's in the camera. But it's good to know that it's there. What I like about this is it has a Type-C. You can do side charge, like charge a GoPro or stuff like that, which I wouldn't do, because these batteries need to be charged. For me, the smart light is one of the plus why I got it. It let me know where the level of my battery is, and I can top them off. This is a little combo that I use to charge this little case right here. The material feels good, and I like there's a magnetic pull right here. We can do that. Okay, so next piece of gear that I always have, and I have this for years, it will be this right here. This is the Loom Cube. This is what they call this, the Loom Cube bicolor panel mini 1. You know, I use this in unison with my iPhone, because sometimes when you be in a low light situation and the iPhone is not so good in low light, this is what I use to compensate. It says bicolor. It goes from 3200 Kelvin up to 56,000 Kelvin. You know, and then the great thing about it is it charges USB-C information, LCD right here, so I can see what's going on when I'm using it. Next thing on our list would be this right here. This is from iDis. This is a 1 terabyte SSD thumb drive. This is not just your regular average SSD. And don't let this little thing fool you. This pack a wallop. This give me a read speed up to 500 megabits per second. You know, I actually use it with my iPhone to record all my raw videos to this, like 4K 60. I'm always shooting in 4K 60 doing B-rolls. So this is a must have. So it's kind of hefty too. It gets a little hot when you record in long periods of 4K videos, but I always have this with me. So now let's cut into some meat and potato. This is the thing right here. So this is the Sony F28 RM flash. This is the smaller one. They have the bigger ones, but I like this because this fits perfectly for what I do in a casual note. Don't let this thing fool you. This thing flash. It really punch. It really has a big punch to it. The user interface is very minimal. There's no LCD or anything on here to tell you if you're in TTL or whatever. Everything is internal. There's two things that I really don't like. It's not a problem, it's just like, let's use AA batteries, which I do not like these batteries. Like, I'm over it. I've grown out of these batteries as a kid. So seeing this in electronics now is like, ugh. And the second thing that I really dislike about it is the fact it's only tilt, doesn't rotate. I wish it rotated. If it did, it probably would have been more, but it's like 200 and something bucks for this. And you know what I like about it here is it has that white bounce card. Love it. Let's get to what we hear now, man. All right, so this is the Sony RX100 Mark 7. I do a review on this already, comparison versus the iPhone as well too. I probably put the video up somewhere here and something like that. But the versatility of the 20/24 to 200 lens, I love it. Especially that 200, man, you get super sweet blur on that 200. On the front here, I'm using KNF Concept. This is a 52mm. This is a Nano X. This is a 5-stop Indy. This is perfect for what it does, and it's compact. You know, look at this magnetic pole right here. It's so strong. There's a little case that it comes in right here. I just put it in here and clip it onto the bag. It's just no biggie, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't take the compactness from here. I use the JJC for the handles because it's this thing. I tried the little leather handle that somebody recommended to me, but I don't like it. Yeah, and this is the Peak Design wrist strap. It's pretty nice for a camera like this. This is what I call my bestie for resty right here. So this is the Sony RX1R Mark II. This is a full frame compact camera with a 35mm f2 Zeiss Sonar lens. You know, I use on the front right here, I use the Tiffany Black Pro Mist filter 1/8 because I don't like too much bloom. It gives a nice little bloom to my subject when I'm doing portraits and stuff like that. So this is perfect for it right here. And with this flash here, it's like money. The only drawback with this flash, it doesn't give you too much option because this camera right here, it has an older tech. It doesn't have the latest Sony menu system and stuff like that. It's older. So, you know, the pull from the camera, it just give you like most of the minimum, and that's all I need. But if you put this on a newer camera, you definitely get more options. This is an old guy, so you basically gonna have minimal controls. What I find myself using a lot is definitely this right here. This is the pop-up EVF. This right here does not obscure any of my controls. I can still press any buttons that I want. This I use on a lot of professional work. I think it was a charity event. Yes, it was for an art school. This is what I used to do all the photography there, and I use my iPhone to do the video with the Lume Cube. I got paid for it. They love it, and yeah, I have this on my neck with the flash, and they were doing their thing, man. Like, yo, so you know, this is what I carry as a photographer, mostly casual. So let me know what you think about, you know, this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and let me know down in the comments how you feel about the items that I have listed here. So yo, YouTube, I am going to make my kids breakfast. I'm out of here.